low key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, cause my love deserves to be free.
There's no
one. I never wanna lock you down.
You having your phone out as
I
well?
know you're not mine, it's just my turn. We can still have fun for now.
Look at you.
You told me you don't really do commitment.
Who else has brought me back to this place? This place.
You said you couldn't take us too serious.
It's Hatfield,
Must
y'all.
admit I was relieved, cause I never wanna play happy families with you, but I like having you around. Fully aware.
Yeah, it's definitely so much nicer now.
It is nice.
Like, they don't know the pits we used to.
No, I'm
Bro.
like it does the like and the rats that used to run here.
They used to be rats.
That's it. You've never seen them before.
I'm making a video of you making me tea. Asa is putting me so much making me tea.
When you're moving in another direction, don't worry, I get it.
Thanks.
I meant what I said when I said
You still think, oh my gosh.
I never want
The
to
time
live at a
process.
house in the garden. I never want to lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn. We can
On a
still
good
have
day,
fun for now.
You will study
No, I
3
never
hours.
wanna play
But if you're
happy
having a
families
really
with
bad
you, but
day
I
and you are
like
very,
having
very
you
demotivated,
around.
you are allowed to study
Fully
20
aware
minutes.
this is a
But whatever
flash in the
happens,
pan,
you need
we
to
can
give a
still
minimum
have
of
fun
20
for
minutes every
now.
day.
Yeah, we can still have
Right?
fun for now.
So that's 20 minutes.
Oh, we can
So what's the
still
point of
have
that
fun
rule?
for now.
The point of that rule is that
We're gonna keep it low key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me.
I receive, I do it all
Me
the
with
time.
no
And then you just
emotion,
make
cause
me
my
feel
love deserves to be free. I never wanna live at a house in the garden. I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now.
it's a lot. And then another thing that he said, like you never imagined he would meet.
You told me you don't really do commitment, trust me.
it's
Consider
actually
your
a
message received. When you said you couldn't take us too seriously,
He's
I
had
must
a
admit I
tired.
You look exhausted. Even me, I'm tired. My eyes are also like drooping. It's because we've been
like having you around.
most of the time it's almost 11. We've
Fully
been talking
aware this is a flash in the
since she
pan.
got to the parking lot. And what time was that? I think like 3:30, 4.
Yeah.
Mesilap, I went to go run errands with her, and everything we do, we just.
So when you stop paying so much attention, and you're moving
Okay,
in
it's time for me to
another
leave Asa now.
Don't worry,
Yo, I'm
I
looking
get it.
so crusty.
I meant what I said when I said
Thanks for having me.
I never want to look
Hi guys. So I ended up accidentally spending 2 days in Pretoria instead of 1 night. But it was so well worth it and just it was so lovely. It literally felt like a vacation. Like a time, you know, when you change scenery and you're around different people, how that can just sound like such a great break. Yeah, that's me and my Pretoria experience. And Asa and her sisters, they're just like the sweetest human beings under the sun. So like my experience with them, like, oh man, I'm so grateful for them. Yeah, but now, yeah, Peter John. But now I have to get back to life, back to reality. So right now I am leaving Pretoria and I'm going to Bram. It's like a 45-minute drive. Yeah, I'm going to Bram to meet up with my group. We have a group project now at ALX. Yeah, maybe I'll tell you guys more about it on another episode.
Patient, not client. Are they patients for real? They are patients.
Putting our
They
feelings
feel
on
on
this
the air.
word. So how to funding. Possible funding solutions. Hi guys, we have come to the end of this cute little vlog. So I just wanted to end this vlog with a little bit of a chat about being way too hard on yourself. And I'm having this chat because I often find myself in this ditch where I am being way too hard on myself. And this is the one demon that keeps following me. Like every time I think I've worked through it, I hit a ditch and I'm right back in there. And even when I was with my friend this, well, it wasn't a weekend, but like it was a 2-day sleepover, we really spoke about it, and I felt so, what is this? It was kind of very free, somewhat freeing, right? To kind of hear from somebody else and to get like the reassurance that you honestly don't have to be this hard on yourself. And basically the biggest part that was kind of a bit of a revelation for me in that conversation was projection. Okay, so before I get to the projection, let me just tell you guys a little bit about like what I mean when I say I'm being too hard on myself. So basically it's just that I feel this immense amount of guilt, like this crippling amount of guilt, because I feel like I am making my parents' lives harder than it should be. And this is something that I've kind of carried here and there since I decided to pivot and change from XI into whatever it is that I'm doing now, right? And it's just a thing of, I grew up thinking and believing that I would be the messiah of my family and my parents. And that's not necessarily a bad thing to dream of. It's just that, it's just that now that it's taking a bit longer than I had imagined it would, it's really getting to me. I really grew up believing that I will make their lives easier, I will help them afford the things that they've never been able to afford. I'll take them places they were never able to go. And I really wanted that for myself. And now that I'm not able to do that, and I'm 23, and back in the day I thought by the time I'm 23 I'd probably be getting like my 2nd degree in this high paying job and what have we, do you know what I mean? So I carry that with me. And then moreover, I feel like a lot of the times I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I should be doing more, and I should be working harder. I should be trying harder. And there's this weird thing of like, I say it's weird because this idea that just because I still kind of get some help from my parents, it means that I'm not doing enough, and it invalidates everything that I am doing. It makes me feel like I'm not doing anything, because if I was doing enough, I would be completely independent. I wouldn't need them anymore. Like for instance, the car that I drive, my dad is the one who bought that car and is paying for that car. And you know, little things like those, even though I have a little bit of independence, because for instance, I'm still on my mother's medical aid, I'm just like, Sido, you are continuing to be a burden to these people instead of being the person who takes away the burden from them. Even things like their peace, I know that they're worried about me. Obviously, they're parents, because I'm still trying to figure myself out and find my place, and I haven't gotten to that place where they can say I'm stable. They're a bit worried about me, and I feel like I'm robbing them of their peace. Now, this is where the projection part comes in, right? The projection part comes in because in reality, my parents have not said that they're not proud of me. They have not said that I'm burdening them. They have not said that they're tired of me. They have not said I'm a failure even. I'm the one who feels like I am a failure because I have not reached my own personal goals. And because of that, I am projecting that onto them, and I'm thinking that that's what they must be thinking. And this is the part that's the little dot that my friend helped me like join. You join the dots, right? Yes, that's the little dot that my friend helped me join, because I've always known about this demon that follows me. I've always known that, like, when I hit a rough patch, I go into this place of feeling shame and guilt and just like a terrible daughter, because I am not making my parents' dreams come true. I'm not making their lives easier. I'm not living up to what I want to do. But I didn't know that, which actually makes my relationship with them weird for me on my side. But I didn't know that it's probably because I feel like a failure, and all these things that I'm thinking they feel about me, I'm actually the one who feels and thinks them about my own self. And I think what that conversation helped with is that it kind of now has given me a path that I can follow into fixing this, because I've always just been like, okay, how do I move on from this? How do I not undo, but then, like, how do I accept the situation for what it is and stop beating myself up so much for it? And now that I know that it's really about my own perception of myself, it means I need to work on myself and my perception of myself, and stop thinking, it's also a timeline thing, right? At 23, I'm supposed to, I should have. And this is one big thing that a lot of people walk away with from therapy. It's stop living your life with should haves and supposed tos. Life will just unfold the way that it's supposed to, and your life will unfold in its own time, in a time that is right for you. So there's no such thing as should have, I should have, or I'm supposed to. But a lot of the times I do feel like that, because I feel like I'm at an age where I'm supposed to be living like that. So now I guess the work is on my side to change that perception. And once I work through that and stop seeing myself from that, I'm going to stop thinking that the people that care for me and love me and support me think that about me as well, more especially my parents. Lastly, I just want to talk about the actual reality of the situation. I realized when my parents were here for my brother's graduation, I actually realized that they're not I actually realized that they don't see me as a failure. In fact, they really, really, truly, genuinely, and wholeheartedly are in my corner. And this is based on the conversation that we were having. I remember I told you guys that there was a possible work opportunity, and it was going to be so amazing for my career in the social media industry, right? But at that time, when I was telling my parents, it wasn't a sure thing. And I remember talking to them about it, and I really didn't want to tell them. The reason why I didn't want to tell them was because it wasn't a sure thing, and I felt like I would be raising their hopes and then only to disappoint them once again, right? But then I ended up telling them, and my mom was just like, and you know what, even if it doesn't work out, it's fine. You're already doing so much this year. You already have so much on your plate. If it doesn't work out, it's okay. But at least now you know that you have it within you to create these opportunities for yourself. And I know that even in the future, you are gonna go out there and find these opportunities, and you're gonna succeed in this line of work that you're going into. Like, they were so, you could see like the pride on their faces that, like, wow, I actually came to Joburg and I'm actually putting myself out there, and I'm actually like getting possible opportunities. Because for them, they're like, the fact that it's not quiet means a lot, and in the next couple of years you'll be exactly where you want to be. My voice is getting shaky because I'm getting a little emotional, because child, okay, I need to breathe. So yes, the reality of the situation is that they are more than happy to continue supporting me and to continue helping me to build a life that I love. And I need to stop seeing myself as the failure, so that I can stop projecting and I can stop being so hard on myself, because it does no good, really. It just weighs me down. It's dead weight that just weighs me down. So yeah, so basically that's what I wanted to share with you guys. if you are going through something similar, I know that a lot of us in our age group are also going through very similar way. Because when you were still in high school, we all thought life was this easy thing. And then this easy thing where you just hit your milestones exactly at the exact time that you think you will. And then life actually happens. And sometimes you are forced to pivot because you've now grown and discovered who you actually are. Or whatever the circumstance is, you're not behind. You're right on track. As long as you are forging forward and as long as you are doing something and moving forward, you'll eventually find your place. And yeah, and thank you guys so much for joining me on my journey onto finding myself and my place. Okay, I'm done now. Just a preview of what's happening in the next episode. I made a huge adulting flop, and now I'm flying to PE to try to get that fixed. I'm actually about to call my Uber now, but please do watch the next episode to find out what that is all about. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and continue watching. Wait. Yo, how does this thing work again? Yo. Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Yay!